Isupk.
As if they burn in a furnace.
As if they what?
Burned
They
in a
what?
furnace. Burn.
They what?
Burn.
As if they what?
Burn.
You know what happens to something when it burns in the furnace? It becomes what?
Black.
It becomes what?
Black.
Give him a hand. It described Christ as somebody with black skin, as if it burned in the furnace, which means he was the blackest of black. All right? What's your question?
All right, so why does that matter?
Why does color matter?
Yeah.
Well, if color didn't matter, why did they make him out to be Caesar Borgia? Why did they start to teach that Christ was a white man if color never mattered? Give me that answer and I can give you an answer.
Because Jews and Syrians, which is what Christ is, are typically white.
They're typically white? So how did he become white? If you have the records of Christ right here, who changed him into a white man? Somebody had to. If you look at this picture, who is this a picture of?
You see a Jew with color on there.
Black. I'm looking at Jews. The Jews has always been black. Give me the Song of Solomon 1 and 5. Jews have always been black. Look at the records of the Jews.
From Europe.
The thing is, you're listening to liars, and you're trying to combat us with lies. Show us the proof that the Jews were white men, or were so-called white men.
We come from Syria. You see, what's it called?
Those are not Jews. Those are Jewish people. Khazars. You understand? Imposters. They were never real Jews. You understand? I'm going to give you the records of the Jews. We reading out the Bible. You telling us what man said. If you go to Australia, Australia was ran by the Aborigines. You know who took that from them? The white man took them. The so-called white man took Australia from the Aborigines. Now you look at the crocodile hunter and think he's the Australian. He never was the Australian.
But where was he
I'll
going?
take you back to Europe. The Aborigines also ran Europe. Who took Europe from them? Who's the European that's today?
Are you calling the indigenous the Aborigines?
Yes, they were Aborigines. They ran them out of Europe.
Sure, yeah.
Who's the European today?
The people living in Europe.
What color are they? What color are the Europeans?
White.
Why? Because they took the land and started to call themselves after the land, after they run the people out. You understand?
Are you trying to
right
say-
now you have an African American that's a white woman.
Are you trying to say that
You
Europe wasn't
understand?
originally white?
Say it
Are
again?
you trying to say Europe wasn't originally white?
No, the people that
Okay.
ran Europe wasn't originally white. They stole that land. The Americans today are typically white, right? That's what they call the Americans today. They stole this land. You understand? The Native Americans didn't run this land. They didn't take it from them. They didn't kill them. They didn't dare to wipe them out. Made all these peace treaties and then turned their back on them and then pushed them off into the worst parts of the land. Your people have always been a disgusting people. In order for you to get what you have, they have always killed, stolen, and destroyed the people.
Sorry,
that
do you
was
just
there.
come? Do you just come to me and say that my people are disgusting people?
Who are your people? What are you?
I suppose I'm a white American.
What's your race and nationality?
American.
You American, right? A good old boy, good old American boy. Give him a hand. He know who he is. What is my race? If you had to answer what my race is, what is it? Black.
Right.
Where do black come from?
Africa.
If you're from Nigeria, you called it what?
Negro or something.
You called it Nigerian.
Yeah.
If you're from Egypt, you called it what?
Egyptian.
Okay, so where does black come from?
Comes from the skin.
It's a color.
Yeah.
That's not a nation of people. You understand? So the thing is, we had our identity stolen by your people. You understand? And when your people steal an identity, they take on that identity as if it was them. Your people pushed our people out of the land of Israel into Africa. You understand? And they started calling themselves by our name. You understand? Read what you got. You don't have to. You understand? So I can show you all day in this Bible that the Jews have always been black people. You understand?
Which version of the Bible you reading from?
This is the King James version of the Bible. The same Bible that everybody has been reading.
Have you read the Septuagint?
For what?
The Septuagint.
What are we reading it for?
It's the oldest version of the Bible. It's the most like credible one. It's the one from Greece.
And who taught you that?
Archaeologists, like history books.
Read it. So does it predate the Dead Sea Scrolls?
What?
Does it predate the Dead Sea Scrolls? It does not.
No.
So
But
this is translated out the Dead Sea Scrolls. If it says anything different, then there's a problem.
that's also
Read.
Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
Who is this speaking? This is Solomon speaking. Read where you at again.
Song of Solomon.
Song of who?
Solomon.
Was Solomon an Israelite?
yeah.
He was?
Yeah.
What did Solomon just say?
Oh, he said he was black.
I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
What color did you say Jews are most?
White.
Show me a white. Where's the scripture that says Jews are white? Show me in what you just said, the Septuagint. Show me in the Septuagint, in that book or wherever you want to show me that the Jews are white and they come from the Dead Sea Scrolls. Read that for me. I want you to show me. You got any?
I don't got a Septuagint on me, but I
You got it in the Bible? You got a phone?
I just wanted to know if you read it. I mean, I can pull it up, but
We can read it all day. Give me Jeremiah 14:2. I can show you verse for verse in this Bible that the Jews have always been black. You understand? Black itself is not a nation of people. Our identity was stolen when we was taken into slavery. Our identity was stolen when we was pushed out of our land into Africa. We fled Africa we fled Israel into Africa to hide amongst other dark-skinned people. You understand? So that we wouldn't be killed off by your people. Read that what you got.
Jeremiah 14:2.
Straight out the Bible. I don't even have to speak much. Read.
Judah mourning.
Judah what?
Judah mourning.
Judah is in mourning. Judah is a tribe of Israel, right? Judah mourning. That means they're in a sad state. Read. You know where the word Jew come from, right?
yeah, it comes from Judah.
It comes from Judah.
Yeah, it was
The
a prophet.
Jews are from Judah, right? Read.
Judah mourning.
Judah mourning. They're in a sad state. Read on. Hold on.
And the gates thereof language.
And their gates thereof language. You know what a gate does? Like a gate for your home. You know what that does?
Opens, closes.
No, what is the point of the gate that's around your
The
house?
hinges.
Huh? It's to
Hinges.
protect your home.
Sure.
It says the gates thereof language means their protection is weak. We got leaders, so-called leaders like T.D. Jakes, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King that failed us. They were weak. Our protections have been weak. Our leaders have been weak. They have led us further into captivity.
That's
If
right.
You understand? They told us that we need to integrate. But we
That's
shouldn't
right.
remain segregated. You
That's
understand?
right.
Like the Most High God wanted us to be. Read on. Hold your peace.
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
They are black. That's what the Bible said. Give me that in Job.
Coming to cotton.
Give me that in Job, man. You understand? It's all through the Bible. They are black. You asked us why color matter. You understand? If color didn't matter, why did your people paint everybody that was our forefathers? Why did they have to make them white? Because they want you to grow up and believe that you're the people that God chose. When you were not. You were never the people that God chose.
Why did they try to convert the Africans into natives?
I don't know why they did what they did with that. We're not Africans. Understand what we're telling you. We are Israelites. You understand? We come from a man called Jacob. That's our progenitor. The Africans come from Ham. We come from Shem. We are not the same people. We just look alike. And you can see an East Indian and an Arab, they look similar, but they will tell you they're not the same people. A Chinese and a Japanese will tell you they're not the same people. They just look similar. You understand? What's that a joke?
Like I said, I don't personally really care that much about Jesus' color. I want to know if it turned out Jesus was white, would you still worship him? So you would,
If you think about it, listen to
so wait, if Jesus was white, you wouldn't worship him?
So we worship the nigga God. You understand? That's what we do. Everybody that has a God, God looks like them. You understand? Our people worshiping people that look like you has led us into further captivity.
find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword with